Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit. As always, what I do on this channel is I show off 4 books from random and I end on a key issue. In a previous video, I made mention of another channel by the name of Thinking Critical, and yeah, I was a little bit critical of Thinking Critical. So if I've offended anyone, I apologize. I was talking about negativity within the YouTube comic book community, and how there's a lot more negative videos being made than there are positives. And I've talked about this before. Negative videos seem to get a lot more views, and that's not what my channel is about. I have 428 subscribers at the moment, and I've got nearly as many videos. I'd love to have like 100 more subscribers than I do videos, but it's going to get to a point, because I release a video every day, it's going to get to a point where my subscribers, sorry, my videos far succeed my subscriber list. So if you want to promote my channel, I would really appreciate it, because I'd like to see the subs increase. But you know what? It is what it is. I appreciate all the subscribers I have, and I'm just having fun showing off some books. Now, the first one I'm going to show you, it's a 0-hour book. It's issue 13 of Hawkman. Now, this... Oh, what can I say about this series? I'm a fan of Hawkman, but not every iteration of Hawkman is pure gold. And unfortunately, this is one of them. This series, it certainly had its fans, excuse me, but it certainly had its fans, but I think kind of unsubstantial, unsequential, what's the word I'm looking for? Stories that didn't really have much weight. That's what I'm trying to get at. The stories in this series didn't have a lot of weight. The artwork, even though it's Larry Lieber on art duties, yeah, the artwork was a little bit lacking, I'll admit. So it wasn't as visually appealing as it could be, and it certainly wasn't as visually appealing as it has been in subsequent Hawkman series. But yeah, it's just an interesting issue, and if you're keen on seeing more about this, I'm sure you can find it in a dollar bin somewhere. But talking about covers that pop, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 307 by Todd McFarlane. We have the chameleon forming into Spider-Man here, and Todd McFarlane has a lot of fans, and rightly so. He can bring visually, he can bring it when he wants to. But just looking at the eyes on this, I'll bring it a little bit closer. The eyes just look a little bit off, especially this one here. I don't know. There's just something about... Oh, no, actually, sorry. I got it wrong. It's this one. If he just brought the eye just a little bit, like maybe where my fingernail is there, it might be a little bit better. But yeah, it's like if I got my eye and just kind of just moved it just a little bit too far across. Yeah, it just looks a little bit off. But you know what? It's the Todd father. He's got a legion of fans, and he always will, it seems. And good stuff. All right, now I'm going to have a bit of a rant about this next issue, because it kind of shits me. It's issue 5 of Gazar, Lord of the Savage Land, and the writer does not know Gazar in this series. So I won't pin this purely on the writer, but the editor as well. They should both have a big kick up the ass, because Gazar and Shana would not do this. They just wouldn't. So this series, Gazar and Shana got plant-based powers, and they could talk to the earth and talk to the rainforest, and they were one with Earth. And yeah, they could regrow parts of their body if it fell off, and they were basically just like a human version of Swamp Thing. But yeah, they allowed themselves to get these powers, and it's just not something that Gazar or Shana would do. It was attempted by Shana in the Mark Waid series in the 90s, and it was just a big flat no. It went against what the character is all about, where he's basically Tarzan. It's a Tarzan, not a knockoff, but it's man versus nature, and okay, it's man living with nature, but always being separate, and being the lord of the savage land does not mean that you need to be one with the savage land and embed yourself with these plant-based powers. It just kind of pissed me off, and it made also for a weak story, because once they developed the plant-based powers, there was nothing else to say. There we are. I've had my rant. It was kind of a weak rant, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, now, the last issue I'm going to show off is issue 1 of Tales of the TMNT by Mirage. I would love to get the entire run of this series, but especially the earlier issues, they are quite hard to find. Thankfully, I started reading this from about issue 23, I think it was. It was Tristan Jones's first published work, and it went all the way through till about issue 75, and yeah, so I've got from 23 all the way through to the end, but the issues prior, like from issue 2 to issue 23, I don't own. But yeah, I'd like to get the entire run, because it was kind of like every issue was a different retelling of the adventures, and every issue would start with it was usually Michelangelo, but it would start with one of the turtles saying, "Let me tell you a story," and then the story would begin, and it was all in black and white. It was Jim Lawson. He's not on this issue, but Jim Lawson did a lot of the visuals, and I found it very appealing. There we are. There we are. So yeah, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 1. That's the key issue for the video. I'm going to have a bit of a break. I'm going to have a bit more water because my throat is starting to go. I've got a little bit of low energy as well, so I'm going to perk myself up. I'm going to come back because I've got four videos to go, and I've got some really fun issues to show off. I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys. I will catch you next one. Bye.